In this video we're going to cover the Livermore pattern for Bitcoin and if it could potentially play out. We're also going to cover the super trend and also this chart for Bitcoin. We're also going to cover the altcoin market, and we also have some breaking news, and towards the end we're going to cover my own trade. So if this sounds interesting, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. So first of all, Bitcoin is actually dumping in the short term, and the resistance at approximately 94,000 is massive for Bitcoin at this range over here. This is a massive level for Bitcoin, and if we can break above, then higher prices could be expected. We have been reacted multiple times over here, and now again over here. So this will be a very important level now for Bitcoin in the imminent short term, and our trades over in Weex are still massively in profits. And if we cover the bigger picture now for Bitcoin, this chart has been very popular now on crypto Twitter, and as you can see, this is the Livermore chart. So first you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this broadening wedge, this megaphone pattern, and then you have the move here from 7 to 8. So something like this. And if we zoom out here, then we also have another move to 9, like this, and then finally 10. So I do think if this pattern play out, that could potentially send us to 300,000, and we could potentially see the Bitcoin super cycle before entering lower prices. However, we need to break above the 113k area here and flip bullish on the super trend, and also break above the 50 simple to see that this time is different. If that happens, we could potentially anticipate this pattern to play out, but this could also be broken to the downside. Also a possible scenario that we break down. So we need to see Bitcoin flip bullish on the trend to potentially see this pattern play out, because I do think we need to see a massive pump for Bitcoin now in the next few weeks and months for this pattern to play out. And this pattern has played out perfectly. Last cycle we saw a relief rally after a bearish divergence once RSI were at these exact levels, and now we are also seeing a relief rally to the upside. However, if we see a further pump to, for example, 115k plus, and we flip bullish on the super trend, then we could potentially see this pattern play out for Bitcoin, and that would obviously be very bullish for Bitcoin. And if we cover the total market cap excluding top 10 on the monthly here, it looks like we are breaking out to the upside, and also here on the RSI. And we need to see a confirmed breakout, but if we see a further pump here, higher prices could be expected for altcoins. And for the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin, so the total 2, we are also bouncing from massive levels of support. So this is obviously very bullish for the total 2, and this is with Ethereum also. So things are looking way better now in the market, in my opinion. So this could send altcoins way higher. And we also have some breaking news. So Morgan Stanley files for a spot Ethereum ETF. So this is obviously very bullish for Ethereum. We also have the first US stated issued stablecoin on the Solana. So that is also very interesting. And of course, I have my limit short orders at between 98 to 26.5, and that's above the massive resistance at 94. But eventually, I do think we're about to break above the resistance to pump to the 50 simple and the 200 daily moving average. And then I'm likely to close these positions and enter these limit short orders. And if we cover Ethereum, we are at 3,152, and we broke above the resistance, and now we are seeing some resistance here at 3.3. But I do think we could potentially pump to 3.4. That's a massive level for Ethereum at approximately 3.4, a massive level of resistance for Ethereum. And the Livermore pattern could send Bitcoin to 300 to 500,000. potentially. So that would be massive for Bitcoin. And if that happens, that could happen potentially this year or next year. And that would be absolutely insane. But in my opinion, I do think the most likely scenario, because we flipped bearish, and last time that happened on the weekly, on the super trend, we entered a bear market. So that's more likely, in my opinion, that we see this pattern play out again. But if we flip bullish again, then of course that indicates that things are different this time and that we could expect higher prices, and then this pattern could potentially play out to the upside. And let me know your thoughts down below, what you think could potentially happen next for Bitcoin. And of course, these positions are printing massive amounts over weeks. If you want to trade on Weex, links are down below. And if you want to trade on Weex, you can right now deposit 100 USDT and get a 50 USDT bonus with the first link down below. And you can also secure your accounts and get 10 to 100 USDT coupon. And then you can also trade to get 800 USDT futures bonus. So that's absolutely insane with the first link down below, if you want a reliable exchange to trade Bitcoin or alts on. And I also made a crypto tutorial, trading tutorial over on Weex, showing you how to create an account, deposit, and start trading on Weex, popping up on the screen right now. And thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow morning. Bye bye.